Hi, so this is a final video of a series of videos that I've done about painting a bottle that I've taken from a pure bottle to this stage with textures. Going back and have a look at them so you can see that the whole series. I just want to now show what I do with the end and with the bottom of the bottle. So we're going back to the technique that I used at the beginning, which is just using paper and glue to cover, because this is now, obviously it's very sensitive, it's going to get touched a lot, and I don't like to do it while I'm painting because I'm obviously using this area. I'll put my finger in it so I can turn the bottle if the paint is wet. So I'm now just taking pieces of paper, tissue paper, kitchen paper, whatever you want, and then once again just covering the bottle. And as you can see, this is why I don't like to do it when I'm doing the rest of the bottle, because the paper is just so much more fragile on this part, and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm, you know, popping the paintbrush in and trying to pull it out. And then I tend to obviously let this dry and then just paint over it. Just bring it into the rest of the bottle so it blends in. And this originally is a screw top bottle, but I might not be using a screw top because that will then rip away. If I build this up, the thread is not going to sit very well on the bottle and it'll actually end up ripping through. So I bought some corks from a local shop and I might try with one of those, or I might find a stopper somewhere. And what I might do with this, which also come into mind, is I'm going to use some cord, I think, to wrap around the top of this bottle, so it kind of hides the thread, so it doesn't look like a normal bottle top. So I have some cord here. I think I'm going to take possibly the stronger glue for this. I've got a Decopatch glue and then just a normal clear glue for schools, I think it was. I'm actually just going to dry this quickly. Just going to take the glue, I think I'm just going to do it around the top. So once again, this isn't about being absolutely perfect and exact. I'm just really coating this with glue. I'm just pressing that end down. Quite long enough. Yeah, I also have some like lace. It's got a sticky back plastic on the back of it that I'm just going to wrap around here. That's really handy having this. I got it from Action. I don't know if you have Action where you are, but it's a really cheap shop. But they do some great creative stuff. So once again, just smoothing over those ends. And then I'm going to dry it. I might actually put a tiny bit more paper on the top there because the paper's now come off. And then I will be painting once again where I've covered it with the string. I might actually get... Sorry, I just got interrupted. So anyway, that's given it time to dry. So I've just put that round gently. I'm still going to dry it again. Yes, what I will do is take my inks, and this time I'm not going to dribble them on because I don't want them really affecting the rest of the bottle. I'm just going to get not quite hard enough. I'm going to take some ink on my plate. And you have to be quite quick with this because, again, the ink can evaporate. And then mix it in with some black paint as well, because obviously the white is quite gouty, so I don't want it to be too strong. I might actually do the black first and just cover over that bright whiteness. I'm going to see if I can just dribble a little bit into it, but I want to keep the bottle obviously flat so it's not going to dribble down the rest of the bottle. I'm going to dry it a little bit. So I feel like some of that lace is too square for my liking. So I'm going to get some of the modelling paste and a little bit of purple. There we go already, so it's just a little bit interesting. You can always add like tissue paper on top of it. I'm going to try a little bit of gold and just see how it looks. You see, once again, it's very haphazard. I think what I will do is to take some tissue paper and once again, I'm not liking straight lines. As you can see, it's just a case of building up slowly but surely on the layers you've done. And obviously blending the neck into the rest of the bottle. Once again, I'm going to dry it and I'm going to dribble some ink on there. It's always about, you know, not having lines, not knowing the difference between where one thing ends, another one begins. And then just And I tend to paint into the neck as well, so it's blending in a bit. And then taking a smidgen of gold. I've actually got quite an antique gold that's in a squidgy thing, so I'm going to add a little bit of that on. So that is then the lid that is done. And then all that's left now is the base. Take a brush. And then, as we did with the top, we're just going to now you don't have to do this, it's just that I like to have the bottom part covered. And I found that just by painting, the paint was obviously coming off and it doesn't give such a nice effect. And I just want it to blend in with the rest of the style of the bottle. And it also obviously takes down a little bit all the traditional markings of like around the edge here and I should just dry it. And then it's a case just of very gently blending that in. I should be painting it with gold at the end, but it's just this, the base part where the base meets the jar. And I'm almost just using the colours that are already on my plate. Once again, it's about not being too exact. Where's my purple gone? Needs a touch up there. Too bright. And it's just being really quick with this part so it doesn't dry while you're trying to blend it. So there we have it. So it's just, you know, as I said, just building round, checking like here that was going to need a little bit more work, and then I should just cover it in probably just in gold, though that actually doesn't look too bad. And there we have the bottle. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd really love to see your creations as well. So do tag me if you've done a video or put a picture in. I don't know if you can share pictures on YouTube, and probably not. But yeah, let me know how it goes and if this video helped you. Take care.